This is Angle Puzzles 2. We can start off with a right angle in this corner, creates 4 right angles here, making these lines perpendicular. These are parallel lines, so up here it's perpendicular as well. A is 90, so D is also 90 degrees. If B is 50, I know that B and C together add up to 90, so C must be 40. So B is 50, C is 40. I can then go across the vertical angle to B, and to find this I can just highlight these 2 parts of the line. If this one's 50, directly across is also 50 degrees. And the same thing with 40, its vertical angle will be F, which is also 40 degrees. I next want to use one of my clues down here. It says that C and W are complementary, which means they add to 90. If C is 40, W must be 50, since these 2 angles are complementary. If W is 50, Y is also 50. Both of these are 50 because they are vertical angles, and vertical angles are always the same. I can finish this intersection by looking at 2 angles that add to 180. They're supplementary angles. If Y is 50, Z must be 130 degrees. So is X, 130 degrees. I can now look at this triangle here. Triangles always add up to 90 degrees. To 180 degrees, and I already have 90 degrees. The rest would also be 90 degrees. So U is 90, meaning S is 90, V, and T. They are all 90 degrees. Next, I want to use my parallel lines and some transversals. This line is parallel to this line. And let's take a look at this transversal. So if I zero in just on that part, the intersection at the top should be the same as the intersection at the bottom. All 4 of these are equivalent to all 4 of these. 50 corresponds with the upper right hand corner 50. It is also alternate interior inside this Z with W. This is also 50 because these are vertical, or because these are alternate exterior, or because these are corresponding. The other 2 have to be 130, just like the intersection at the top. They're all the same, just moved down. That leaves us with another triangle down here, S, M, and O. I have a 90 and a 50. That means that the leftovers, or O, should be 40, since that needs to add to 180. Q is also 40 because those are vertical. Supplementary angles tell me that P is 140, since 140 plus 40 is 180. And R would also be 140. And fill in these also. And that finishes up our puzzle. We have all of the numbers and their values.